Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with the Hawaii head coach before the game, he feels his team is finally playing the kind of football they expected coming into the season, especially with this win streak that has pushed them into the top 10. But he knows that can be fleeting. He said, I believe if we keep executing and playing the kind of football we're capable of, the sky is the limit for this team this season, and the guys are finally starting to believe it. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Coming out with it, it's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Takes the handoff, it's Rice. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Handoff to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Handoff to Joyner. And he's brought down after a short gain. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
And the Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking for a crease. Could be an alley. The 30. At the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good.
Fresno State, 0.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going to...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
They'll take over. First and 10.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his legs, it's Rice. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Back open in the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And how about this freshman getting involved again? Man, this is a guy that we talked about in the meetings coming into this game. To see a freshman flying around, getting in the backfield, making those tackles for losses, could he do it again? Can he continue to grow up? Palmer, this dude looks like he's going to be a problem despite his age.
For years to come, too. And the coaches told us leading into this one, we're just not used to freshmen having the kind of football IQ that this kid has. He just has a feel for the game. You saw that the last time out. You're seeing it again here early. He can dissect things. He does such a good job reading the blocking schemes in front and knows where to fit. It's really remarkable to see how he plays beyond his age.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pick it up on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Give to the back. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Trying to establish the run. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Working the ground game. Got the first down. Maybe a crease. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hits inside. It's Powell. Can't get him to the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Looking downfield, it's Rose. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap it to the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Fresno State right back to the line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, trying to get my guy open.
They'll try to finish this quarter with a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Rose. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Left side is Phillips. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snapped on 4th down. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Rice. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Sets his feet, it's McMillan. Going downfield for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. For broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Makes a nice grab at the 25.
Returner is tackled down at the 37. And your Fresno State Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, gonna throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Quarterback changing the play. To the air, it's Rose. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Makes a move. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there, and it was just about a return for a touchdown. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Rice. Inside the 35. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few 1st downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a crease to the left. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Rose. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Mason. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in, it's Mason. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Drops back on first down. Takes it, and the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. Dropping back, it's Rose. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So here they come, going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Iowa taking on the number 6 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Hawkeyes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try it over the left side. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll run it. Fights off a defender. There's a little room there.
Man, winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll run it. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And he gets it away.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Rose. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Moving the pocket, it's Rose. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Joyner. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it on the ground. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give. They've got him corralled. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And the pressure continues to now shift towards this defense. And running backs had a great day today, carrying the football. They know they've got the lead late in the game. How aggressive do they want to be? And especially defensively now, what's your answer for this ground game? Because it's been really good today.
The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space, it's Rice. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff to Joyner. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Under pressure. Intercepted deep in his own end. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it. Over 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looking for a man, it's Rose. Look out! Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another down.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The handoff. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors want to to crank the tempo. Pushes ahead. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got to make the play on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on. Down in one that did not pay off.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. And after that gargantuan 4th down stop, now a chance to put together a game-winning drive here. He's got enough. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Joyner. At the 35, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Phillips.
Gain of 17 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wilson on the carry. Swamped immediately. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
all you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Joyner. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that first down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Getting late. Pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Right side, it's Moore. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Running the red zone, it's Joyner. Stopped short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. Fourth down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. He has 89 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Powell. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Powers through the defender. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.